I needed nothing really, just a walk to clear my head. Insomnia and overthinking keeping me from bed. Fluorescent lights of the corner shop at 2 a.m. The only one thing open in the whole world. And then you were in a noodle hour reading the instructions slow, like it genuinely mattered, like you really had to know. The evening's like boiling, time for noodles at this hour. Something about that hit me with the quiet kind of power. Nobody performs at 2 a.m. in the corner store. No version of yourself you've dressed or prepared for. Just the truest, most unguarded, sleepless you. And somehow that was when I found you. 2 a.m. aisle, fluorescent and real. 2 a.m. is when the honest versions feel everything they've been too busy in the day to say. 2 a.m. aisle in the best way. No one trying to be anything at all. 2 a.m. aisle before the morning call. Late enough for truth and early enough for news. 2 a.m. aisle, that's when I found you. When I laughed, there's something on the shelf. A birthday card that said how old, beside the cars for help and recovery and sympathy, all jammed in the same small space. You said the shop contains the whole of human life in one small place. I said that's either very deep or it's the hour talking. You said at 2 a.m. there's not much difference how you're walking. I said no way specific. You said same, I got noodles go. And somehow that became the best place I would ever go. Two people who couldn't sleep and ended at the same small fluorescent square of warmth that neither one could name a reason for. The insomnia that used to keep them up. At 2 a.m. the corner shop, it filled their cup. 2 a.m. honest and bright. 2 a.m. is the most undefended time of night. Everything you curated for the date is all. 2 a.m. nothing left to solve. No performance, no rehearsal, no prepare reply. 2 a.m. just you and I. Late enough for real and early enough for start. 2 a.m. opened up my heart. There's a version of yourself that only comes out past midnight, when the pressure of the daytime finally loses its tight grip on who you think you need to be for everyone. At 2 a.m. the only thing you are is someone real and dead and a little lost, and somehow looking for the thing that makes the sleeplessness worth booking. Every restless night I curse the hour and the dark, but 2 a.m. is keeping something for me in the park. Of everything I hadn't found, gained a sensible bright day, saving it for corner shops and noodles and the way you read instructions like they mattered at this hour. Turned out that was all I needed from the universe's power. We sat on the crib outside with noodles until 4. Watched the city slowly wake, and neither wanted more. 4 a.m. curb outside, noodles cooling, side by side. City stirring, Nobody chooses a laundromat at 10:30 at night unless something in their life has come undone, just slightly. I'd run out of everything, a week of ignoring the pile, dragged it all in one enormous bag down half a mile. You were already there, just watching your machine go round. The most meditative person I had ever found. I loaded mine inside a cross and neither spoke a word for 20 minutes, which sounds strange but somehow felt preferred to anything performative or polished or prepared. Two people in a laundromat with nothing left to wear, fumbled drums and fluorescent low, nowhere else at all to go. Everything you own in one small drum, just you and what you've come undone from. Spin cycle, closed going round. Spin cycle, best place I have found to be completely accidentally real. Spin cycle, showing everything you feel, no curated version in a laundromat at 10. Spin cycle, here we are again, two people with their whole life in a drum. Spin cycle, where you come from. Spin cycle, drums are turning, something learning, hose unwinding, two people finding. An hour and you offered me the last of your detergent. I've forgotten mine entirely, which felt somehow urgent. To confess, you laughed and said, attacks on being scattered. I said I have my life together, just not in the matters of remembering laundry soap on difficult weeks. You said saying this week was one of those, and something speaks in the way two people in a laundromat at night confess the small disasters without needing to be right. Machine on final spin now, nearly done. Neither one of us was rushing to be gone. Your dryer took another 40 minutes still. I said I'll wait, and somehow that was real. Spin cycle, trying out the week. Spin cycle, finding what we seek in the gap between the difficult and new. Spin cycle, that was you. No version of yourself that you designed. Spin cycle, everything aligned. Two people with the week wrung out and done. Spin cycle, always how it begun. Something about laundromats at night that levels everything. No outfit and no backdrop and no carefully chosen thing. To make yourself look more together than you are, just a bag of everything and one fluorescent star above the door that flickers while the machines go around. Into a stranger slowly making something out of found conversations and detergent and the lone second dry, and neither one explaining why they chose tonight to try. You folded everything so carefully, I noticed that. Said my mom told me I've never unlearned that. Last been done, basket for somewhere warmer, gentle pull. we do it every Sunday, make a night of it. Bring the wine, forget the softener. Laugh about it. Spin the cycle. Spill going round. Spin the cycle. Where we're I wasn't supposed to want this. Now I'm tangled in you and I don't miss. I walk in with my walls already high. Told myself all night and say goodbye. But you touched me like you knew the whole story. Slow and deep, no rush, no hurry. Every word you said landed different. Not just words, felt like a commitment to something neither of us said out loud, but both of us felt moving through the crowd. Now I'm losing track of where I end and where you start to begin. Don't want the exit anymore. Don't know what I even came here for. Tangled in you. Can't find the place I stop when you come through. Tangled in you. Every part of me is overdue for something this close, this one, this right. Tangled in you, deep in the night. Don't pull away. Tangled in you. Let me stay. Tangled. No way out. Tangled. No. Know things my body forgot. How to breathe, how to want, how to stop. Overthinking every single move. You pull me in, I find the groove of us, which I didn't know existed. Another whole night I shifted into something I'll be chasing after. Long past morning, long past after. My carefully constructed distance, gone without the slightest resistance. You didn't take it, I just gave it clean. The most honest I have ever been. Tangled in you. Like I was made to win the prize here. Every other thing I thought I wanted disappears. What I've kinda wrong that feels exactly right. Tangled in you. All through the night, don't untangle this. So careful, kept it clean and neat. Never let anyone in past the street. A surface of the easy, casual kind. But you walk straight past it to my mind. And my body followed naturally, like some unwritten law of gravity. Said this one, this night, this way. Tangled in you. I'm glad I stayed. You're still here. I'm not going anywhere. Tangled in you. Two of us. Tangled. Someone left a notebook at the corner table by the door. 3 pages and I knew I'd never read anything more. Dark green cover, no name on it, just a coffee ring on page 1. Handwriting that leaned like it was always mid-run towards something you was chasing, but not quite catching yet. The kind of honest writing that you don't expect to get from something left by accident at table 4 on a Thursday. I read 3 pages, closed it, then I read 3 more anyway. A voice that felt like someone I had always almost known. One sentimental, funny, true, and somehow beautifully alone. I left my number with the owner on a napkin note. Said someone lost this, they'll come back, please quote. The person who returned it, that the words inside were the best 3 pages I had ever occupied. First draft, unfinished, left behind. First draft, the most honest thing I'd find. 3 pages of someone thinking out loud at a corner table. First draft, truer than a resume or a label. Nobody edits what they write when no one's looking. First draft, life's still cooking. I found your voice before I found your face. First draft, that's the only place to start. Pages turning, something burning, words revealing, 2 hearts feeling. You came out come a Saturday, I wasn't there to see it, but the owner said you read my note and didn't quite believe it. Then someone had sat long enough to understand the pages and left a number instead of just a name through the ages. You texted 3 days later, said I've never had a reader. I said I've never been so bad, someone left something either. We talked about the notebook for an hour on the phone. The strange grace of being found inside something you've been writing alone. First drafts are the truest thing we make, before the editing, before the careful take, before we shape ourselves with someone else's red. First draft was exactly what I'd need. First draft, unguarded, left on table 4. First draft, I kept wanting more of the voice that died out loud with no intention. First draft, love test and benching, nobody performs inside a first draft page. First draft, unparaded stage, I fought your truth before you gave it willingly. First draft, that's how you found me. You said I'm notified you read my actual thoughts. I said they were the realest thing the city's got. You said they weren't finished, weren't supposed to see the light. I said nothing the most honest things right is ever meant from anyone, yet that's why they're the only things worth finding. That's why I left my number on a napkin for a stranger's half-done book, because the first draft was the realest place to look. He finished the notebook eventually, gave me the last copy. Said you're the reason I stopped editing out the messy. Dark green cover, coffee ring, 3 pages in, everything first draft fun. Before the clean, before the version, in between. Your real voice, unguarded there. First draft, everywhere, finding deep. canceled with an apology so genuinely kind that I liked you more for canceling than I would have at the time. We'd arranged a Tuesday, so I knew the usual nerves, all the preparation that a first date probably deserves. Then your message came at noon, something had come up. You were sorry, truly sorry, could we push it to next week? The apology was longer than the original plan, funnier too, which told me more than a restaurant can, about a person in my first impression, dressed in bright. I sat home in my ordinary Tuesday night and felt strangely glad the week had kept you where you were. Glad the plans had bent before they could dimmer into something polished, edited, arranged. Something about the canceled felt unchanged. Rain check and you meant it, every word. Rain check, the most honest thing I'd heard. All the care you put into the sorry told me this was someone who considered what they'd miss. Not the date itself, but me specifically, the Tuesday. Rain check written like an essay on a Monday. I've been dreaded first dates for the longest time. Rain check felt like finding something mine. Plans dissolving, something solving itself quietly without hurt. We were scheduled the Thursday, summer neither of us chose. Just walked until we found the place, the way that comfort goes. Before the self-consciousness, before the careful read of menus as a way to fill the gaps we didn't need to fill, because the canceled Tuesday had already done the work of two people becoming comfortable as one. We texted through the week in a way you don't when plans are solid. Something about the rescheduling made everything less polished and more itself, more less performance ready. The week between the plans made everything unsteady. In the best way, neither on their best behavior. Just two people grateful for the rainy day rescheduled favor. Rain check gave us 7 days of something unplanned. Rain check texted midnight, the upper hand. Don't know when someone's humor before the candles and the wine. Rain check, you are much more honest time. Feel the version of ourselves we say for strangers. Rain check navigating all the dangers of a first date being just a first impression. Rain check was a much better lesson. You said on Thursday I was mortified I canceled. I said don't be, it was the best thing that could happen. You looked at me like I was being kind to spare you. I said no, genuinely, the apology prepared you. For me and me, for you better than the original plan. Because I saw how you handled disappointing someone. Not with carelessness or silence, but with genuine regret. There's a harder thing to fake than any first date etiquette. We joke now that we owe the canceled Tuesday everything. That whatever came up, that afternoon was the real beginning. Held the door, gave us more, and a Tuesday good end. Rain check, let the real begin. Don't plans fall through, I don't catastrophize the gap. I think of rain checks and the Thursday that came back. Rain check, best thing. Rain check, everything. I know exactly what this says. Into it anyway. You got bad idea written all over your face, the kind that makes you stay up and rethink the whole place. You've been in my head since you walked through that door. I gave myself rules, you walked past everyone on the floor. A sensible version of me already left, the only one still standing wants you for herself. Don't ask me if I thought about it, I thought about nothing else. I know I'll burn, I know the cost, I know how this ends when I let myself get lost. And I don't care, say it again, the best bad ideas always win. You're my bad idea, the kind I choose 100 times again. You're my bad idea, tell me I'll regret it, tell me when. Because right now the only thing that's real is every single thing I wanna feel. You're my bad idea, the best one I've had. You're my bad idea, and I'm glad. Bad idea, best idea. All money tonight. I've been good for so long, get to clean and controlled. Every careful decision I was always told would pay off in the end. Maybe so, but you don't pay off. You just glow like something the cautious part of me was never meant to see. And now that I've seen it, I can't see around it. I look for an exit and I found it, then turn back, which tells you everything about the kind of trouble that you bring. Not a girl changes her mind, you change mine. You're my bad idea, the one inside that I ignored. You're my bad idea, the one my body can't afford to lose or push away. All the logic out, I want out of sensible doubt. You're my bad idea, come a little near. Bad idea, my bad idea, I'm not scared. The careful ones will say I should have known better. The danger dressed as well comes with a letter, consequences written in the morning. But I've been reading every single warning, and deciding that the risk of you is worth every single sleepless night on there. So come here, bad idea, come close. You're the thing I want most. I've made worse decisions, none of them felt this right. Bad idea, best time. Bad idea, just right. Can't stop, won't stop, all in tonight. You're my bad idea, don't I tell the story of 3 years, worth every consequence that appears. I stopped pretending I was gonna walk away, but the moment that you looked at me right away. You're my bad idea, stay right here. You're my bad idea, every year, every year, every year. Some bad ideas turn out to be the best thing that ever happened to me. All mine, all mine. Every minute, 9:30, something through the plaster. A piano finding its way to me faster. I moved in during February, boxes everywhere. The building quiet, mostly thin walls, top floor air. And the third night, unmistakably, a piano next door, not performing, just thinking out loud through the floor. And the wall between us, working something through, to Same 4 bars repeated until they became true. Whatever they were searching for, they found it around 10. Then silence, and my whole apartment breathed again. I did a knock that felt like interrupting someone's private conversation with themselves inside the quietest room they had. The music wasn't meant for me, but it arrived like it had always meant to be. Through the wall and into everything I own. To the wall, into the life I built alone. And this flat with all its boxes still not unpacked. Through the wall gave me something nothing lacked before it, but I have known the name. Through the wall 9:30 always came, a stranger working through their notes next door. Through the wall I never wanted more. 9:30, 4 bars, same wall, 2 hearts on different sides of plaster, thin as light. 6 weeks in, I knew the pieces by their shape. Beside you in the morning, something late night I couldn't name that felt like grief. Being very slowly worked toward relief. I started tiring, my quiet hours are there, sitting nearest through the wall, carving no repairs to anything, just listening to someone I never seen become the closest thing to know not ever been. And one Thursday, the piano stopped mid-phrase, stayed staff for 10 whole days. And all the ways I thought my evenings round that 9:30 sound collapsed to nothing, just the wall, no ground. Through the wall, you got and left the silence. Through the wall, becoming a reliance. I hadn't noticed building until it was gone. Through the wall, a whole life I leaned on, someone I never looked at, never said a single word, to just receive that thread of sound each night and call it company. Through the wall was lonelier without the key. I knocked on a Tuesday, said, I'm sorry, I know this is strange. I live next door and your piano was in rain. Till my whole life for weeks, and I just wanted to know you were alright, which was the most exposed. I've been in years, standing in a hallway in the cold. You opened the door like someone who'd been told something they already knew, and said, I heard yours too. The way you moved around tonight, I worried about you. We've been living one wall apart and listening differently. Your demise footsteps, me to every note you set me free. Through the wall, no wall. Through the wall, through the side. Through the wall, same building, different doors. Through the wall, still here. Through the wall, every year. Through the wall, through the wall. Third bench from the fountain, east side, facing the oak. That's where I ate my lunch alone until you spoke. Not spoke immediately. Months of comfortable parallel. Me with my sandwich, you with yours. The spell of two people who had silently agreed that the bench fit two, and neither had a need to perform or to explain it, or to ask permission for the shared and wordless task of eating in the middle of a city day without having to make it into anything October, November, December, the bench stayed ours by nothing written, just the weight of the hours. We both kept it through the seasons without knowing. The other counted on it for the going. Benching 20 minutes and a sandwich. Benching something neither one would manage to describe as more than practical and plain. Bench gave us the same view through the rain, through the wind and through the blue of April. Bench, the simplest possible staple of a day that needed one true quiet thing. Bench, you sitting there, everything. Sandwich wrappers, sandwich wrappers, sandwich wrappers, sandwich wrappers. Something going. Then in January you weren't there and I sat wrong on the left instead of right, which tells you all along how specific something wordless still becomes. The bench felt unbalanced in a way that comes from a small routine disruption that you shouldn't care about because you never even asked the name of it. The person who has sat beside you 90 days, but I sat wrong and counted every minute of the haze. You came back the next day without any explanation. I didn't ask, that felt like a violation of the unspoken code the bench had built. Neither of us keeping tabs, neither of you. Bitchin', you were back in the day rebalanced. Bitchin', everything I hadn't said was candid in the way I shifted right without a word. Bench had become a language we both heard without instruction, without anything agreed. Just the daily weight of showing up to feed ourselves and sit and let the city go. Bench was quietly the thing I come to know. Spring arrived and you said I almost moved away in January. That's where you've been, deciding temporary. A crap in boxes half packed by the window, back and forth. A week of weight, everything of worth. You said I stayed, obvious and looked ahead. I said I sat on the wrong side and nothing needed said. After that, this was its own complete kind of conversation for a park bench in the heat. You asked my name eventually, May. The long bench way into spring. I said, I know. I've been waiting for you to ask that one thing. Bench held us without asking. Bench knew without casking. Either of us did the work of finding each other. Bench did that. Bench does that. Still does that. Third one from Fountain, East Side, still ours. Now we buy 2 coffees, take the long way through the park. The bench is still there, same oak, even after dark. Bench, still here. Bench, and we not lonely, just want you. That's what 3 a.m. does. Strips everything true. The noise of the day's gone quiet finally, and the only thing standing between me and sneaked is your name, which keeps coming back like it lives somewhere I can't reach past. I've tried the window, tried the ceiling, tried the dark, but you're in every corner with my heart. And I'm not sad about it, not afraid. 3 a.m. just makes me less afraid. I'm not calling cause I'm lonely, I'm calling because you're the only thing I actually want at this hour. When pretending costs more than the power to just say it. It's 3 a.m. and I want you here. 3 a.m. Just you. 3 a.m. Pull through. Come here. Stay here all night. There's a version of me that waits till morning, that writes the text and then deletes it, ignoring every honest thing the night brings up. But I'm tired of the edited version of us, the careful one that keeps things looking clean. You already know exactly what I mean. By 3 a.m. you know what this is. No pretense left, just come be witness. Your side of the bed remembers you. The room holds the shape of what we do when the city sleeps and there's nothing left to hide behind, just my breath. It's 3 a.m. and I'm not ashamed to warn you this completely uncraved by any logic but the daylight holds. 3 a.m. is when the truth unfolds. It's 3 a.m. and I'm reaching across, not from loneliness, not from loss, from the purest kind of one I know. It's 3 a.m. don't let me go. People say desire is a complicated thing, but at 3 a.m. it's simple. Everything else falls away and what remains is this, just the need for you. On call, one kiss that starts it, keeps it, holds the whole night. 3 a.m. is when I get it right about what actually matters, what I keep. You're the only thing between me and sleep. Are you awake? I'm always awake for you. 3 a.m. Don't filter. 3 a.m. You matter. Most of all, come over right now. Come over. 3 a.m. You're all I want. It's not a phase, not a habit, not a haunt. The most honest hour I've got is then. 3 a.m. Your name, your keys. Come here, stay here. Be the thing that's real. The one that daylight hours don't reveal. It's 3 a.m. and I'm all yours. 3 a.m. Come through the dark. Come through the dark. Come through the dark. By 4 a.m. everything is quiet. You're here and the wanting finally finds it. Home for the night, for longer, forever. 3 a.m. brought us together. 3 a.m. still here. I check my phone before I open both my eyes. First thing every morning. It's not like me, I don't lie. It started with one night and took a hold of my week. Now everything reminds me of the way that you speak. The sound of your voice doing something to my chest. I've tried to let it settle, tried to give it a rest, but you come back every time I close my eyes at night. Everything I do these days just brings me back to right where I left off with you, which is nowhere near done. I'm obsessed, I said it, you're the only one. Don't tell me it's too much, don't say it's too soon. I've been careful my whole life. You walked in the room and careful packed its bags and left without a word played your last message 14 times at least. Not because I missed the words, I know the thing by heart. It's the way you said my name like it was something you chose. Specifically, like out of everything you know, that word is yours in a particular way. I've been carrying that sound around all day, into every room, every meeting, every moment between. The ones that matter and you're all I've seen. They say obsession is a warning sign, but this one feels like finally getting mine. Like finally understanding what it's for, and wanting just to end out at your door. I'm obsessed with you. The kind that doesn't keep me up in fear. I'm obsessed with you. It keeps me up because I want you here, right next to me. Oh, want your weight. I've been mothering to be staying late at everything's up where I wanna be. I'm obsessed with you. Come find me. I used to think obsession was the ugly kind, the desperate kind that makes you lose your mind. But this is something softer, something sure, like knowing what you want and wanting more. Not out of lack, but out of genuine hunger for a specific person, you in particular. So I'll say it plainly, I'll say it clear. I'm obsessed with everything you are to me. And I wish you say this first, but I'm done pretending it isn't true. Obsessed, so what? Obsessed with you, all yours, right now. Obsessed, and now I'm obsessed with you. Best kind of distraction I have found. I'm obsessed with you. Every time I try to come back down, you pull me in with one look, one word, one touch. I'm obsessed with you. And that's not too much, it's exactly right, exactly true, exactly mine. I'm obsessed with you. Every time, every time, every time. Some feelings don't need taming, they need room. I'm obsessed with you, and there's no cure coming soon. Obsessed, still yours. You poured the second glass before I asked, like you already knew this night would last. Red wine on the table, roses on the sill. You move like you've got nowhere else to be until this moment is completely finished with us both. And that kind of patience is the most dangerous thing a person can possess. No rush, no urgency, just yes. In every small unhurried move you made, like I'm something worth the wait. Don't let the candle burn too fast. I want every second here to last. Turn the music up just 1 degree. Red wine and roses, stay with me. Red wine and roses, and your hands on me, that's all I need. Red wine and roses, you know exactly how to make me believe that nothing else outside this room exists. Red wine and roses, just your mouth and this. Pour me one more and come back here. Red wine and roses, disappear with me. Red wine, roses, you and I had no reason to leave tonight. You said I've been thinking about tonight all week, like honesty at the rake. It's easy to speak and to let keeping locked like a womb. I'd almost let myself forget I've died. You reach me in the places I don't show. Move so slow, it makes my whole body know that this is not a night to rush away. Red wine and roses and you, I'll stay. Let the city keep its noise outside. Everything in here is warm and wide open in the way I rarely get. Red wine and roses, not done yet. Red wine and roses, and the way you say my name so low. Red wine and roses, everywhere you touch I start to glow like something I've forgotten I could feel. Red wine and roses, nothing more real than this room. It's got this particular dark. Red wine and roses started in my I'm not the kind of girl who says it first, but you're the kind of man who makes the worst kind of walls come down without even asking. Your presence is the most disarming thing I've ever been beside. Red wine loosening what I keep inside. Roses on the sill like you already knew what kind of night I'd need with you. One more glass, one more everything. Red wine, your hands, roses, this plan. All mine, all mine, all yours, all fine. Red wine and I'm not going anywhere tonight. Red wine and roses, everything just feels exactly right. You poured that sake glass before I asked, and that's when I decided red wine and roses without last. Every careful thing I did before. Red wine and roses, one more, one more. Some nights pour themselves out perfectly. Red wine, roses, you and me. Still here. You shouldn't look at me like that in public. I'm thinking things I can't take back from it. One look at my whole discipline went quiet. You moved across the room like you knew the right. You started inside me like it was deliberate, like you knew exactly how to get to it. I've been good all year, kept everything aligned, and you looked at me like I was already yours, and mine dissolved into one. It's something I can't justify. You're criminal for looking that good tonight. Don't smile like that, it isn't fair. Don't touch my hand like you don't care what it does to me. You know, criminal, the way you make me go. You're criminal, the way you walk into a room and take it. You're criminal, the way you make me want to break it. Every rule I gave myself before tonight. You're criminal, and I'm done with being right. Come here, come close, come take what you came for. You're criminal, I want more. Criminal, take me. Criminal, make me break every my name once, was the one so low, like it was something private only we could know about. The frequency between us in this room, the way desire fills the whole space like perfume. I tried to look away, that lasted 3 seconds flat. Before you pull my focus back, like that was always where I lived. Like looking at you was the only honest thing I've ever been able to do. Your hands are evidence, your eyes are crime scene. Everything between is so electric and clean, sharp like something I should be afraid of. But I'm not running, I've had enough of. You're criminal for making patience feel like punishment. You're criminal for every unspoken word you meant that landed in my body before my brain. You're criminal, do it again. I'll plead guilty to every charge tonight. You're criminal. Usually lose myself this fast. Don't usually let the wanting outlast every reasonable thing my head insists. But here I am, compiling out a list of reasons why this is a terrible plan, but wanting every single thing you can give me. And the contradiction right there is the most honest thing I've got to share. I know exactly what this is, and I want every bit of it. Criminal, both feel the list. Criminal, no fuss, just one, just now, just how. You know I'd say you're criminal, the best kind of wrong I'd ever found. You're criminal, take me off the street and narrow ground. I gave myself all you to be dirty. You walked in and did exactly what you should. I've never done to someone like me. You're criminal, and I'm free, free from every careful thing I can. You're criminal, no regret. Some crimes feel like the right thing at the time, and this one feels right every single time. Still you shouldn't look at me like that in public. You weren't thinking things I can't take back from you. You shouldn't look at me like that in public. You shouldn't look at me like that in public. You shouldn't look at me like that in public. You shouldn't look at me like that in public. One look at my whole discipline. You shouldn't look at me. You shouldn't look at me like that in public. Wanna look, you shouldn't look at me like that in public. You shouldn't look at me like that in public. You shouldn't look at me like that. You shouldn't look at me like that. You shouldn't look. You shouldn't look at me like that. You shouldn't look at me like that. You shouldn't look at me like at me. You shouldn't look at me loud. You shouldn't look at me like that in public. You shouldn't look at me like that in public. You shouldn't look at me like that in public. You shouldn't look at me like that in public. You shouldn't look at me like that in public. You shouldn't look at me. You shouldn't look at me like that. You shouldn't look at me. You shouldn't look at me like that in public.